Hi, welcome to the first outdoor test of the new JJRC model, the H11D, which is a nice FPV entry model. There are a lot of new features introduced in this model. First of all, I would say the more important that the camera module lens orientation can be adjusted thanks to these two buttons. So it's great. For example, if you are flying fast forward, you have to adjust more in the upward direction, and if you plan more to film, have a nice ground video footage, you will target more the ground in this case. The camera module is very similar to the Saima FPV kit, so you have an independent LiPo inside. I don't know exactly the exact reference, but I guess something like 200 mAh, and you have a tiny switch button. You can select one of the 8 Boscam band. Okay, by default it's in A8 in this position, but you can of course adjust the frequency thanks to the two switches, one on the video transmitter, one on the FPV monitor. If I can show in there in this one. Okay. What I can say, it's using a 1100 mAh 1 cell cellule, and you can see that the props, it's the design is changing a bit compared to the former toys quadcopter. It's you have a inverted flight button, so maybe they are designed to fly inverted. I have to confirm this point. Well, the radio protocol as far I know is unknown and tried many based on the XN297, and I was not able to bind it. Okay, let's go. I will perform a first FPV flight. Okay, one word. The lens is not wide. You have a narrow field of view, something like 70 degrees as usual. Okay, to arm your quadcopter, you turn on the radio and push up and down the throttle until the LEDs become solid. Then after, you have to turn the transmitter individually like this and turn the FPV monitor. It's a smaller size compared to the former double toys model, but the image is quite clear. You will find the same indication. You have, for example, a nice telemetry information. You have the level of battery of the quadcopter. That's a good point, but no external antenna, so maybe it's impacting the range. The orientation angle is not was correct. It's better than the former double toys version, but the brightness, it cannot be adjusted. Okay, let's go. In expert mode, the yaw is correct, but the range is really definitively poor. So I have to check the antenna positioning. You have some jello on the screen on the FPV. A lot of jellos. Oh my god. So maybe the props needs to be I will press the video recording. It's a nice flyer, but the range is really poor. So I guess both the antennas on the quadcopter and the radio have to be modded to extend the range, because out of the box is something like 10 meters, 15 meters maximum. It's impossible. Okay, fly away. Amazing. Hi, welcome to the new auto test of the H11D from JJRC. So I did the first test and it was very disappointing for many reasons. A lot of jello in the video, and the extremely poor range out of the box, something like 15-20 meter maximum. So as I will explain in my RC Groups review, well, I guess the problem comes from the absence of what we so-call LNA and PA part of the RF chip. So it means that the output power is not strong enough to have the full range compared to the other model of transmitter. So it's probably a default of the design of the radio command. So in order to maybe one day this protocol will be deviated, I perform the antenna mode. So I install vertically, I drill a small hole in the cap canopy, and as well in the transmitter, as you can see, I am just install vertically the 2.4 gigahertz antenna port. So I hope it will extend the range. I also install some piece of foam between the camera module in order to maybe absorb a little bit some part of the jello. I'm not expecting too much from this, but anyway. And I also set my video frequency in the E1 frequency of the Buscad one, so it's 5705 megahertz. Okay, let's see. Okay, so I will start in beginner mode. I am the quadcopter. Let's see that. And I will start recording by pressing the video button. Okay, now I'm recording. It's emitting a lot of noise. Seems that the bearings are... So it's not a bad flyer at all. Okay, even in the beginner mode it's already not bad at all. So we'll see how is the range now with my Bose antenna mode. I will try. Is it there? No, not so much. I already have some delay in the command. It's slightly better, but not fantastic well. And I will try to capture some altitude photos. Okay, and now I'm in second mode. Much faster, I guess. Yes. You can hear. Oh, it's some instabilities. You can hear there is in the meshing on the gear system. I think most of the jello are coming from this vibration transmitted by the main gear and gear system. Okay, now I'm full rate. Let's see a flip. Okay. No, you cannot perform a flip. I will stop recording. No, never. Return in beginner mode. Let's see if I'm still failing like last time. Last time I was falling from this part. So yes, the range is a little bit better, not so much more. Fly away. Wow. There was some... I lost control a bit. No, definitively is not very good. I will take a picture. Stop the video there, sorry. I don't know why it's not flipping. Anyway, I will press this inverted button is not active. Okay, so maybe the command is maybe common. Oh, the yaw is not bad in full rate. You can see, not bad. This is a yaw rate in beginner mode, in intermediate, and now expert mode. I will maybe come closer. Okay. Return the yaw. Okay. The yaw in beginner, intermediate, and now expert. Not bad. Female. I'm surprised that I cannot perform flip. Maybe when the camera module is plugged, you cannot. Probably a kind of security. I will try to do a range test again. I'm afraid of fly away. Already some delay. Oh, fly away. Oops, I'm lucky. Okay, as you can see, I had a fly away when I lost control. This is definitely not about a bite point. I will make a small test. I will cut the radio and you count how many times he will cut throttle. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 seconds. My God. You have time to fly away so fast. Definitively really bad point again with so poor range. How it's possible to have 6 seconds of potential flyaway? Oh my God, what JJRC did, a nightmare. Okay, I will try without the camera if I can still perform some flips. Okay, I will resume again. He's not a bad flyer, Standalone, but you can feel some delay sometimes when you start to be out of the range, or it's amazing. It's noisy, the meshing. You know, you don't have any ball bearing installed, but some oil bushing. So the ball bearing are, if I'm not wrong, 3 mm inner diameter, 6 outers, and 2 mm width. So I think it's more or less the same size that most of the double toys or quadcopter of this size. So if you're planning to buy this model, I strongly advise to buy and to install 8 ball bearing in replacement. Okay, I don't even think to fly FPV with, because the control range will be so bad that you will be so frustrated. My God. Wow, not so bad. Let's see. I guess behind the trees I will have a flyaway, I guess. Yes. Okay. Amazing. Okay, I reinstalled the video transmitter camera combo, and I will test the nice features at least introduced by this model. The possibility to, as you may see, to decrease the orientation of the tilting camera as soon as pressing the 2 buttons. So I will make some demo flight like this. Okay, so let's engage that. Record, start the video mode, and I will try to see how it's working. I will decrease. Okay. And now we have. Okay, I start to have a VC alarm, you can see. So it's far to have a 10 minutes of flying duration as reported or advertising to. Probably the 10 minutes is without the camera module. Okay, so that's all. So to conclude this extra demo of the JJRC H11D, well, frankly speaking, I'm extremely disappointed by this model. Full of jello in the video, really poor range, control range, even with the antenna modes. So maybe I gain only 10 meters, maybe 15 maximum. You have 6 seconds of flying duration when the control is lost, so the fail-safe behavior is extremely bad. The camera module is not bad. One good news, you can install the 808D model if you want to have a wider field of view for the camera module. It's compatible. The video quality of the camera combo is not bad. The LEDs is not bad. It could be a nice flyer, but the design of the props maybe introduced too much vibration, as well as the gear system, the drive gear system. Well, there are extra vibration introducing a lot of jello in the video, so well, the main drawback I would say is the extremely poor range of this remote, and the guilty is this one. Probably they missed to insert the power amplifier part in the output stage of the RF chip. Thank you for watching, bye bye.